for if it concerns you. Okay, so please make sure you just make a note of those examinations. Don't speak to me until I am through with it. Okay, I shall go through it from category 1 to 5. Then we will open your audio. Then you can ask me questions one by
Sir, good morning. Sir, good evening, sir. Sir, good evening, sir. I just mute everyone. So you can unmute right now so that everyone cannot unmute, sir.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
that you have been muted, let me just explain to you one by one. So category 1 involves LKG and UKG. Okay, we have 5 different rounds for you. Sometimes we may choose 3 or 4 or 5, but we have the option. So please keep your children ready. Number 1 is picture identification round. Your child will see some pictures in the sense that maybe they are familiar with. Some of them are animals, objects, scenes, etc. Something common within the reach of a child of 3, 4, 5, or 6 years maximum. That's identification round, and you have 2 questions on that. Sometimes the child will be asked to say, what do you see there? What do you call it? Then the child has to say, this is a table, this is a chair, etc. 2 questions, and 5 plus 5 marks, 10 marks. And second round will be phonic round. Phonic round meaning it's not essential that your child must be proficient in syllable and other things, but we want, suppose we show you a particular letter, maybe A. The child must be able to identify this is the letter A, and the sound it gives, maybe 10 different sounds are there. I, E, etc. So many things. So if the child is able to say at least one of the 10 different sounds A produces or gives, we'll give him 10 marks. 10 marks in the sense we will judge him over 10 marks. I hope you understand. If the child identifies only, oh, this is A, this is B, this is C. And another child from Delhi says that, oh, C, it can also be pronounced k, sh, etc. Then I think we will give them that child more. Okay, that's the second round. And third round is a numeral round. Numeral, I think maybe from numeral 1 to 50. Any number. We will ask the child to identify this number. Is it 49, 50, or what comes after 50, or before 50, or before 20? Such kind of questions will be there. Okay. Then the fourth one is a rhyme round. I'm sure your child must be conversant with many rhymes. Okay. And she or he can sing any song of his or her choice. 10 marks. Only one song. But make sure I will evaluate them on the basis of their good pronunciation. Okay. Choice of songs. Assonance, I mean the emphasis, alliteration. So many things are there involved with related to pronunciation. And I'm not going to explain everything to you, but the child must be able to sing it in the most native sound, in the sense that, something very close to real English. That's it. Okay. We don't have to imitate anybody. Everybody is gifted with the natural sound by our Creator. So please make sure you sing. Train your child on the natural voice. You don't have to imitate, but make sure you say something confidently in the right sense, using the acceptable pronunciation. Okay, right. That is a rhyme round. And the last is speaking around. Speaking, don't think that I will ask them how many languages are there in India and what do you think the CEO of Apple today? No, no such questions. I'll simply ask them, what's the name of your father? Who is your sister? Do you have a pet? Is it a cat or a dog? Something very simple within their world, home, between their parents and the child. Okay, I hope it's clear. That is category 1. That includes KG1 and KG2 or LKG and UKG, whatever you call. That's fine. Let's move
Yes, sir.
on to
Category 1 is over. So
over.
while you select the rhyme, make it show the quality of the rhyme also. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Last
right.
year, I think.
Everybody was talking about jingle, jingle, little star or something like that. You try for a change. We need change. We don't like chapati every time we eat something. Maybe in the morning, in the afternoon. So I would appreciate if you could train your child, maybe by giving him even a popular English song or any other than the nursery rhyme. If I were to give a song, I would rather choose I have a dream, a song to sing, to help me cope with anything. That's not a nursery rhyme, but still, I would like to go for that. I think parents must have got a wind of what we have on our mind. Okay, this is BTAC spell challenge for you. And let's move on to category 2. Okay. Uh, Teacher, should we open
Yes, sir.
for any questions
Sir,
so that we can?
first, I think we can clear it, sir.
Oh,
All the
that's
categories. Then,
fine.
if they're having any
Yeah,
doubts, they can ask in the group also. If we are having
that's
time, we
fine.
can clear it here itself. First, let us
Yes.
complete all the categories.
So this is meant for the children as explained. So far, please ask me now.
Sir, better we can ask after this, otherwise we won't get time. So first, can we complete all the categories, sir?
Okay, that's fine. Number 2, category 2 means grade 1 and 2. Okay, parents who are presenting their children for grade 1 and 2, they have 5 rounds to go by. Number 1, spelling round. Spelling round means you choose a Therurian language, honorific, vocabulary, tudinitativus, etc. Very simple, maybe 4, 5, or 6 letter words, not complicated, ordinary words that will definitely help them improve their vocabulary. Okay, then we have 2 words, 5 plus 5 marks. If we can answer, I give the pronunciation, then I say, what's the spelling of Q, for example? Then the child has to say, oh, sir, this is the spelling. This, and this. Fine. Round number 2 is pronunciation. Pronunciation is equally simple. And the monitor, you will see a word. Maybe, for example, reservoir. Reservoir, Reservoir. Then I might ask you, how do you pronounce that word? If the child says, okay, it's pronounced reservoir, I would give him maximum 10 over 9 or even 8 or even 10, depending on his or her performance. I hope you understand. So you will see the word on the monitor and then you say it, pronounce it. 2 words, 10 marks, okay? Then the third one is compound word. Compound word is not at all complicated, simple. For example, when I say break, then you say break. What do you mean by break? Breakfast. Okay, that's a compound word. Head. What goes with head? Headmaster. Yeah, that's right. That's compound word. Bus. Bus stop. That's it. As simple as that. I'm not going to make a very complicated word. I'll be within the reach of our children. Okay. Right. And the third round is compound word. Fourth round is a rhyming word. Rhyming in the sense that when I say night, the child might say an equal word that can rhyme with the right. So both the words end in T. Escape, escape. Okay, that's right. You got two words. Violet, toilet, something like that. Okay, so you can think of rhyming word. Okay, rhyming in the sense that words that sound the same towards the end, particularly woods are lovely, dark and deep. I have promises to keep deep, keep. That's a rhyming word. But I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Similarly, there are many such rhyming words. It's easy for you. I'm not going to punish you. I will rather encourage you to come up with the best answers. Okay. And the last round for you is fifth one, the speaking round. Speaking again, I'm pretty sure I'll ask about your teacher, your father, your mother, your brother, the sister, the school, kitchen, etc. Ordinary things within your reach. I'm not going to ask about Modi's visit to Netherlands or Trump or Sheikh Khalifa or anybody, nothing. I'm not going to ask about all those big figures. I'm going to ask about yourself. What do you think of which? Who is your teacher? What's your interest? What do you do in your leisure time? Eating, sleeping, playing, dreaming? That's it. I just need their interest. Our purpose is to create more interest. Okay, that's the end of category 2. That includes grade 1 and 2. And now let's move on to category 3. 3, 4, and 5 students. So their retention, their ability to understand, their ability to communicate is a little better. So we have included the first round as usual. BTAG always look for spelling, pronunciation, etc. So first round is spelling round. 2 questions, and we will give you. I pronounce the word. You have to tell me the pronunciation. If I say you, what's the spelling of you? Other than YOU, there is another U. Okay, what's the spelling? Then the child must be able to answer 2 of my questions. And then the second round is pronunciation round. Pronunciation, the word will appear on the monitor. The child has to say, oh, this is not sponge, this is sponge. Okay, that's the way it should be. So we do that. 2 words, 10 marks. And number 3 is anagram round. Anagram. Anagram is a simple word. For example, tap or map, PAM. 3 or 4 letters one way. Using the same number of letters, you make another meaningful word. That's all. And we are not going to give you big, difficult words. 3 to 4 letter words. Mix it up. For example, when I say tap, TAP, tapping. Okay, then you can make it pat, patting. Oh, well done, boy. Well done, patting. Okay, likewise, 3, 4, or even 5 letter words are given there. You make, but the time limit is there for all these students. Time is there, 8 to 10 seconds maximum. I'm very considerate. I'm not very harsh with my children. No problem. So I'll be very simple when it comes to eliciting something from the children, because we give them the maximum importance. After all, this program is meant for them. So we respect you and we make sure that you answer the question within 8 to 10 seconds. If the time elapses, then you will score them 0. So make sure you answer it properly. Okay, that is the anagram round. For number 4, for grade 3, 4, 5, category 3 is portmanteau words. Portmanteau words are 2 words combined to form 1 word. 2 words. For example, I usually say brunch. Oh, what is brunch? Breakfast and lunch. If you have breakfast, particularly on Sundays and Saturdays, you get up late and say, oh, no, no, I'm not going to get up. It's 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Then your mother can push you, turn you left and right, and you wake up at 11 o'clock. Then instead of having breakfast, you are going to have something in between breakfast and lunch, that is a brunch. Okay, you got that word. So similar words will be asked there. You have to answer 2 words. Okay, again 10 marks for you. And finally, again you have speaking round. Speaking is important. And here I'm going to give you a small topic, in the sense that unlike the previous ones, grade 1, 2, and LKG and UKG, you are in grade 3, 4, 5. I might ask you, what do you think of English? Why do you learn English? I have to say, I learned. Or why do you join BTAC Spell Challenge? What's the advantage of it? Why are you different? Why do you go to school? Who do you love more, your father or mother? Why? I might ask you some questions personal as well. Okay, that is speaking. I hope it's clear. Okay, then let's move on to category 4. Category 4, grade 6, 7, and 8. They are pretty senior boys and girls, so they must make sure that they know a lot better than their juniors. So our questions are based on that. There are 5 rounds there. First, as usual, is spelling round. Spelling round. 2 questions only. 5 plus 5 marks. Spelling. I say the word. What is something like a portmanteau? What's the spelling? And he must be able to tell me exactly. And within the time limit, 8 to 10 seconds maximum. Don't take more time. Okay. And let me, by way of reminding you, if any assistance is provided by your parents, you will be marked out. You'll be taken out. So never ever imagine that your father or mother is there with the letter written on a piece of paper. If I suspect any of that, I will disqualify you, and no marks will be given, and you have no right to question us as well. Our decision will be final. I hope it's clear. No prompting, no supporting. It is your own merit, your own intelligence, your own efficiency. Okay, that matters. Well, so spelling round is over. Then comes an anagram round, number 2. Anagram is a 3 to 4 letter word. Using the same number of letters, you make another meaningful word within 8 to 10 seconds. Anagram. Okay, I hope it's clear. Right. Okay. Now, that again, 2 anagram words, 5 plus 5, 10 marks. And the third round is an acronym round. Acronym means short form. Short form, 2 words will be asked. Be familiar with the computer terms, usual terms when you read newspapers, magazines. Make sure you use that, ordinary words. For example, PIN, postal index number. You must know it. UNO, United Nations Organization. Okay, that is acronym. Acronym means short forms. 2 words, 6 to 8 seconds, 10 marks. And the next is a new one for category 4 is a 4th round, proverb round. Proverb round will include a complete sensible sentence. Maybe the first half will be given to you, or the second half. For example, the early bird catches the worm. I might ask you, okay, this is your question. The early bird, then I pause. You have to complete it. Catches the worm. I hope you understand. No, not much difficult. Phrases are different. This is complete words, complete idea. Phrases are different from proverbs. Phrases are incomplete sentences with words only. For example, shrinking violet. What is shrinking violet? Okay. I mean, something different, I mean, it doesn't have a complete sense. It gives you a fraction of an idea. But proverb is different. Proverb gives you one simple idea. One swallow doesn't make a summer. One swallow means one sparrow, one word is not going to make a complete summer. It gives you a complete idea. So there is a difference between phrases and proverbs. Proverbs will give you a stitch in time saves nine. A stitch in time saves nine. Means an action taken at the right time can save you from many big losses. So such kind of things will be asked. Simple, not much worry. We want the benefit of the children. And number 4 is proverb. And the last one, speaking round. Speaking, I expect maybe a little higher standard in the sense that proper pronunciation, vocabulary, and also a beginning, middle, and an end. You say, I might ask you, why do you choose maths as your optional subject? Well, there must be an opening sentence. Maths is my choice, or I appreciate maths, or probably of all the subjects, maths is my choice. And I offer maths primarily because that most of the inventions or most of the things, the scientific discoveries, everything is related to maths. So therefore, I appreciate maths. I want to learn maths. I want to improve, etc., etc. So beginning, middle, and then end. I expect these 3 parts because you are in grade 6, 7, and 8. Okay? I hope it's clear. Speaking round, I might ask you simple questions, not very problematic ones, simple ones with related to your personal school subject, interest, etc. That's it. And finally, category 5, the seniors. They have grade 9, 10, 11, and 12. As usual, we have 5 rounds to go by. Number 1 is spelling. That's our crux. Most important question. Question will be really, and let me just remind you, when it comes to, there are some parents who ask me, this is out of syllabus. Nothing is out of syllabus. Our interest is to create interest in the children. Let them learn a few things from outside as well. We might choose 30 to 40% of the words from the book and 60 or even 50 or 60% from outside. Can you tell me category 1? We'll come back to you later as soon as I am through with the whole thing. Hold on, please. Okay, so that category is very important. So don't think or don't ask us, this is out of syllabus. Nothing is out of syllabus. We provide you with our beginners and beautifully compiled textbook. It has almost all the ingredients in it with regard to whatever we have spoken. And that will provide you only 30 or 40%. The 60% will come from outside. The reason? We don't want the child to be myopic, short-sighted within the stipulated time limit or the specific limit. We want the child to go beyond the classrooms, beyond borders, so that they will be better than we are. That's the benefit. So let them read newspapers, magazines, watch television, watch movies, sing songs. They will learn more. So never ever complain that this was because I personally tell you, because primarily a couple of parents reported to the coordinator, Bushra teacher, that certain words were out of context. We do mean it. We want those children to go out of the box, not within the coop. They will live outside the classrooms. They will be the best students in India. Okay? We don't want them to confine to only mother's child or father's child etc. They want society's children, we want them to grow bigger, wider, better, etc. I hope you understand. So the question of out of syllabus doesn't arise, and we are not going to entertain such questions. 40 or 50%, even more, will be from outside. So it is a competition. You try your best. Prepare your children. Give them the best available opportunities and books so that they will fare well in the examination. I hope you understand. So spelling round, 2 words, good spelling. I have personally chosen for grade 5, and prefix and suffix is the second round. Prefix means what you add to the friend. For example, fair, unfair, un is prefix. Late, lately, ly is the suffix. So prefix means what comes first or what is added to the friend. Suffix means what is added to the end. Okay, 2 words, prefix and suffix, umpteen words are there. You just spend some time, improve your vocabulary, write it down in a notebook and go over it again and again. Okay?
So that means
And
you will be giving a word. They have to say the prefix and
definitely,
suffix, maybe, isn't
definitely,
it, sir?
definitely.
With prefix and
For
suffix with words.
yes. For example, you can say that dependent. What is dependent? Can you add a prefix? Yes, independent. You got it. Okay. Regular. You add a suffix, regularly, ly. Okay, you got it. What is added to the friend is called prefix. That is im, ir, dis, mis, un. So many pieces are there. Everything is, samples are given in the textbook. BTech spell challenge textbooks are there. It will be definitely explained to you. All those important aspects. Buy it. It's a treasure. A lot of time has gone into the making, and lots of people, teachers, experts are trying to make it even better every year, and with the new additions and attractions. Okay, that's it. The second one, prefix and suffix. Third one, idioms and phrases. Here we have added idioms. Idioms means it doesn't give you a complete idea. For example, idioms. I'm on cloud 9. Idiomatic expression, cloud 9. A shot in the arm. What is shot in the arm? Somebody shot him? No. The right step at the right time. So phrases are different. Proverbs are different. Mind you, proverbs are complete. Phrases are incomplete. But they all have 2 meanings. Verbal meaning, underlying meaning. Underlying meaning is more important than the actual meaning. I hope it's clear. Annotative meaning, connotative meaning. Connotative meanings are implied meaning. Annotative meaning is contextual meaning. I hope it's clear. But I think I am talking to the parents who can guide them on the information. Okay, that's idioms and phrases. That is round 3. And now round 4, this is something new, mind you, because I know some of his children will go for legal profession, maybe IPS or IAS or some other profession. They might need foreign words, words that are not originally English. English words are different, foreign words. And English is I often use the word Catholic. Catholic means embracing all, borrowing from many other languages. English has got that quality. English has borrowed from Japanese, Arabic, Hindi, Malayalam, French, Latin, Greek, German, and so many. It is such a democratic language, a language that can embrace all the cultures. Okay, so therefore, you must be familiar with some of the words like in fact, ad infinitum, mutandis, de facto, gray area. So many things are there. These are the things that cross my mind right now. So be prepared. It's a wild
Excuse me, sir.
goose. Oh,
Sir, in between, if the meeting ends, please rejoin back. Okay, sir?
Right. Okay, I'm through
Okay,
with
if
it.
it is.
Okay, and the last one is speaking round, and I will definitely give you a taste of the competitive examination. You must be prepared well to answer my questions. That is real tough. Okay, speaking, because they are the seniors who are in grade 9, 10, and 11. So I will ask them meaningful questions that will definitely you will have to think and answer me. I'll evaluate them on the basis of responding to my answers, good sentences, vocabulary, answering questions properly, and their views, etc., etc. Okay, I hope it's clear. I have been through category 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now it's time for questions if you
Yes, sir.
have any.
Yes, sir. Thank you. You have explained everything well. So if they're having doubt, you can ask in between. If the meeting ends, either you can join back or you can ask in the group. Okay. So category 5, any doubts? We'll go back from there.
All right.
Okay.
Yes,
Category
sir.
1.
Please. Category 1, can you go through?
Okay, Sunia. Category 1 involves the LKG and UKG students. There are 5 rounds. Round number 1 is picture identification round. You have 8 to 10 seconds to identify a picture. 2 pictures will be shown. The child should be able to identify. Round number 2 is phonic round. Phonic round means letter. We will simply show which letter is it. C, D, E, F. And sometimes we might ask what comes before H, what comes after H. And sometimes we also ask you which letter is it. The child says, okay, this letter is T. What's its pronunciation? The child must be able to, even if the child says sh, that's okay. That will fetch the child more marks. I hope you understand. Identify the alphabet, the letter, and then the sound it gives will give him more marks, 10 marks. Okay, right. And round number 3 is a numeral round. Numeral 1 to 50 digits are given. We will show them on the monitor which digit is it. The child should have, this is 14. So we will evaluate them on the basis of the pronunciation and the identification as well. Okay, numeral round. And number 4 is a rhyme round. Rhyme round, I'm sure. Please make sure that let the child sing any song. I'm not very particular about the nursery rhymes as well. If the child can sing any English song the right way, in the right sense, using the good pronunciation, the good intonation, good music, no problem. Music in the sense that tone, not any accompaniment or any instrument. Okay, rhyme round. And only one song is there, 10 marks. Try to avoid the usual twinkle, twinkle, little star. I have heard it umpteen times. Okay. And the last one is speaking round. Speaking is not going to be a difficult one. Speaking means about the child, about his father, mother, home, pets, food, within his world. I'm not going to take him out of context. So simple words. What's your father's name? What's the name of your school? What do you call your teacher? Do you have a pet? Something like that. Simple things. Yes, no, etc. Okay, it's clear. Teacher, I hope I have explained category 1.
Yes, sir. Category 2 also we are having some request.
Category 2, quickly, please. It's not my fault because he joined in late. Category 2 will also have 5 rounds. For round number 1, as usual, is spelling round. Okay, spelling means I pronounce the word and the child has to pronounce what's the spelling of calm. The child should say CALM. 2 words, 10 marks. Round number 2 is 2 is pronunciation. So pronunciation means we will show them the word. You will see that word on the monitor, on your monitor. Then the child has to produce or pronounce the word. Okay, that is pronunciation round. Okay, 2 words, 10 marks. And third is compound word. Compound word is not at all a difficult one because in our day-to-day life we use many compound words such as sand. Sand goes with sandwich. Sand and which. Breakfast. School bus. Headmaster. Headmistress, etc. Right? That is compound words. It's easy, not difficult one. 2 words, 10 marks. And number 4 is a rhyming word. Rhyming. Suppose if I tell you write, W-R-I-T, can you say a rhyming word? That if the child says, okay, kite, that's good. Write and kite. Excellent. 2 words, 10 marks. And the last one, speaking. Speaking means simple speaking. Why do you go to school? Okay. What do you eat in the morning? What time do you sleep? What do you do at school? Simple things within their lifespan. School, home, house, etc. Thank you. That's all. Teacher, over to you.
Yes, sir. And any other doubts? You may clarify now.
Doubts will continue as long as human beings are alive.
But anyway, they got the prelims, so they will be having an idea. Okay, anyway.
All right.
Yes.
Sir, that numeral round, a number will be called out and
Will not be spoken. The
the
number will appear on the monitor. The child has to identify this is 19. And sometimes I ask you, what comes before 19? Or what comes after 19? I hope you got it. All right?
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah.
You are welcome. जल्दी जल्दी बोलिए आप फटाफट मेरे को भूख लग रही है
Oh, it's clear, sir. 8:30 to 9, actually, I planned it. But anyway, almost 10:15.
Okay, that's
So,
right.
hope we can wind up the session now.
Okay,
If anybody
but before
has doubts, they can just come to
well,
the group and we can.
that's right. Let me just wind up before we leave.